Happy Saturday and welcome to my weekly home fragrance roundup where I share all of the things that I burned and melted this week. Once again, there's not as much stuff, which has actually been kind of nice. I feel like I am putting a lot of emphasis on finishing things rather than having a bunch of different things going at once. I am missing the variety, but it's fine. I will get back to that in about a month's time. So in the meantime, let me share with you guys what I had going around the house this week. First thing, I am testing out a candle. Well, I have been testing it out this week, and I'm gonna be recording my review in the next day or two, and it'll be up on Sunday, so tomorrow when you guys are watching this. I pre-record my videos, just so you know. But anyway, it is Nest Apricot Tea. Okay, I love me some Nest candles. These are the candles that are created by Harry Slatkin's wife, Laura Slatkin. She also has the Nest like fragrance line. You can find it at Sephora, and I would highly recommend, if you are ever near a Sephora, stopping in and just smelling the entire lineup of fragrances, because they are such beautiful, beautiful fragrances. Indigo, I think it's called Indigo, is my favorite. It is such a beautiful, exotic fragrance. Her blends are amazing. Her and her husband, like, just have a nose for fragrance, and they're fantastic. Anyway, so I wanted to try another Nest candle after I initially fell in love with the little holiday sampler that I got back in December. And so I thought I would get a more spring type candle to review for you guys, a spring summer. So I picked Apricot Tea, and I gotta tell ya, this does not disappoint. The fragrance is still kind of lingering in the box, which is why I'm smelling an empty box. It smells good. And I have to say, I really like her wax formulation. It is a softer, kind of gooier wax, but it almost looks molten, like when it like pulls out. It's a beautiful wax formulation. I love it. I love this scent. I will have the review for you guys up tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Also, Sweet Plum Pastry. I've still been working my way through this. I have this going in Stella's bathroom, so it's kind of at the top of our stairs. And what's nice is that one of these cubes actually scents that entire like upstairs like area here right outside the store, and obviously Stella's bathroom. This is just such a beautiful scent, you guys. I hate that I'm using so many of these bars up, but I think I mentioned in maybe last week's or the weeks before video, a lot of my things they're already packed up. The only thing that I have easy access to right now is the Sterilite container that has all of my Sweet Plum Pastry in it. So that's why I keep grabbing for this. It's easily accessible, and I should be using it and enjoying it. I tend to be a little bit of a hoarder. That's sort of my natural like inclination when it comes to something that I love, is just save it and not use it, but that's silly. If you have something that you love, use it and enjoy it. So anyway, Sweet Plum Pastry hopefully will be in a Bring Back My Bar at some point in the very near future. If you don't know very much about Scentsy, my friend Lisa is the Scentsy consultant that I buy everything from. I will put her channel, I always link her channel down below, because I feel like she's very informative. She knows what I love, and she will tell me, you know, if I pick something out of the catalog, she'll sniff it out beforehand and tell me, no, don't bother. You're gonna hate this, or she'll be like, yes, you're gonna love this. You might as well buy like a 6-pack of this particular bar. So that's fantastic. I love that she like gets to know her customers and what they love and what they don't love, and makes amazing recommendations. But anyway, she can tell you more about Bring Back My Bar. It's basically something Scentsy does like a couple times a year, where people vote to bring back bars out of the Scentsy vault after they're discontinued. And my hope is that this appears in a Bring Back My Bar very soon, because I will buy more. Let's stick with wax melts. I finished 2 more of these herbal melts from Swan Creek Candles, With Swan Creek, I do change these melts out after a couple of days. With Scentsy, I usually leave them in sometimes 5-6 days. Scentsy lasts a lot longer for me, but I also love Swan Creek. Even though they don't last quite as long, I think they're still totally worthwhile, and I just really enjoy a lot of their fragrances. But I have two here. The Tawny Tuscan Vanilla. Okay. This is such a beautiful scent, you guys. When I was melting this, I absolutely loved it. I melted this mostly in the downstairs. It is such a unique, exotic vanilla scent. It is perfumey and almost slightly masculine in a way, but really lovely. It's actually a really nice like bedroom type scent. I had this going in our bedroom as well, and Craig actually liked it. He's not huge on home fragrance, but this one was really nice. Now, one that I did not enjoy, and I actually ended up giving 3 of these away to a girlfriend. I took them out and put them in a baggie and gave them to her, is the Midnight Vanilla. There's nothing vanilla about this, first off. It is just a cologne-y, masculine. It smells like aftershave to me. It really just smells like some type of generic, like Old Spice type aftershave. I mean, yeah, I did not like this at all. I was expecting vanilla. Some kind of, you know, like warmer, maybe smokier vanilla, but this just smells like cologne to me, and I'm not into it. So, I had someone else who actually liked the way that it smelled, so I was like, here you go. Off you go. But I did keep this for my empties, because that's the kind of YouTuber that I am. I was like, I have to have this for my empties video. So anyway, this is now going in my empties. There's that. And the last thing I'm going to share, I'm going to take it back to like old school Melanie. Light My Soy. Do you guys remember when I was obsessed with this company? So they're no longer in business, which really bums me out, because I really liked a lot of the scents that the owner of this company came up with, and but it didn't work out for him doing this. It's a really expensive hobby to make wax melts, to make candles. It is not cheap to ship this stuff, and you know, you have to really have a niche, and you have to have people who will purchase from you regularly, and that can be tough to build up. So anyway, this is Light My Soy's Lemon Pound Cake, and I think this is my last Light My Soy candle. I think it is. I was really hesitant to burn this because I have such fond memories of my time using Light My Soy products, and this is it. But I did want to enjoy it. Lemon Pound Cake is just, it was the creamiest, butteriest, like heaviest pound cake scent. I mean, this literally makes you gain 10 pounds just breathing it in. It is that like pound cakey. You can smell the butter. You can smell that like lemon curd. You guys, this was just wonderful. I'm really sad that I'm gonna finish it, but I'm going to finish it. And it's one of those things where I'm enjoying it, and once it's done, I will miss it, but I will find something else. I always do. And I still have lots of other candles to get through in my collection, and I'm excited to get back to, like I said, melting a lot more. I'm not gonna be burning as much in my new house. I'm really gonna be picky about the quality of the candle and the burn of the candle, more so than the strength and throw, only because this house that we're moving into, I don't want to deal with any soot problems. I'm going to be purchasing more candle crocks and warmers, and I will chunk up a lot of my Bath & Body Works candles, and I will just melt them, which is fine. It's a great way to get through a large chunk of my collection, and I'll be able to enjoy them, but I won't have the mess of a lot of the Bath & Body Works candles. I really have great luck with the burn performance of Nest and Homeworks for that matter. The Homeworks candles that I have finished have all burned so well. No problems with soot or smoke or anything like that. The Slatkins just know what they're doing overall with home fragrance. I feel like the fragrances themselves are lovely and sophisticated and beautiful, but then they also just perform so much better than a lot of other candle companies do. You know, you're not dealing with like smoke coming off the wicks all the time, or these giant like deformed wicks that you know, end up like breaking down into the wax and then discoloring the wax and changing the smell of the wax after time. So anyway, there's my spiel. Yeah, that is everything that I used this week in terms of home fragrance. I hope you guys had a fantastic week. Stay tuned for apricot tea tomorrow, and I will see you guys then. Take care. Bye.